Okay. So now that we have the oh, come on. So now that we have the thermal visor, now we have to go all the way back to the Chozo Ruins and get so we can go get the charge beam. Thanks, buddy. Now we're gonna get the Ridley cutscene. Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, because we didn't come back here after Boost Ball, so I was like, wait, are we gonna get the cutscene or not? Yep, there he is. He's just chilling. No pun intended. Ow. Oh, no, wait. I don't think you can activate in these elevators. Okay, yeah. Yeah, those elevators you cannot activate. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, so what is the fastest way to get charge beam? I could backtrack to where Flagra is, but yeah, that takes a while. Yeah, I regret not getting the not getting that missile tank and energy tank in the in that side area after Flagra. Whatever. Whatever. I'll have to atone for my sins, I guess. Okay, you know what? Let's just go as if we're going for a double jump or space jump. Especially considering that we can get some items here along the way. Okay. So we're gonna get a detour to grab a missile tank. Oh my god, okay. Wow, that sucked. Okay. Okay. Missile tank acquired. Nice. That's okay, because we're gonna get a... Wait, what's the closest E-tank? I forgot. Oh, well. I don't want to heal, because... Or, I don't want to... I want to be close to death, because, health is overrated. I say that health is overrated. Why did I get an item? Wow, that elevator was long. This was a long elevator. Alright. Missile tank here. Ow. Oh, these guys. That's right. The blood flower. Which you can kill by shooting that green projectile he throws at you. Or you can just blow up this thing to actually kill it immediately. And this is before you get the ice beam. So yeah, basically now that we have the boost wall, we can actually do this and this wall. Oh god. We can do this and this wall. And then we can go over yonder to get the what's it called? To get the space jump. And also, yeah, usually I would go here to get Ice Beam, but since we don't have Spider Ball, we have to take a little detour. Now, can I get the... No, I cannot. I need Spider Ball to get the Wave Buster. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna go for... Actually, you know what? Since I'm here... Oh, thank God. Yeah, I always struggle to get this one. I don't know why, I just do. Oh, don't. Alright. Now, because we have to do the Chozo area, the normal way to Flagra is actually blocked. So we have to enter it from the other side. So, through the elevator through Magmore. Okay. Okay, so now we have to do the runic symbols again. Which I don't remember all of the locations. Oh, hello. And there we go. And there we go. Taking the hint. So yeah, we got taking the hint. We're all charged up and becoming a bit of a pack rat. So yeah, we got get the thermal visor, or get the charge beam after getting the thermal visor, get the charge beam, and get 25% of all items. Which power-ups are also included, so. Now, I could go over there, but... Yeah, I could go over here, but... I need Spider Ball to get it, so... So what I am gonna do is, now that we have Charge Beam, I'm gonna go and immediately go back to Phendrana. Because I am going to do a little bit of cleanup once I come back here with Spider Ball. But yeah, I'll say right now that that achievement is probably my least favorite, just because it's just so. It basically asks a question as to why. I mean, I guess it's like, well, you didn't grab the beam, therefore you're getting the punishment of backtracking all the way to the ruins. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, it's time wasting, but it's not like it's not like punishing, you know? It's just tedious. All right, before we go though, let me get this real quick. All right. Wait a minute. Yeah, let's go through here. Because I think I feel it's gonna be faster, but also, I can clear out this area of the ruins, so that I don't have to come back here once I'm done. Because yeah, usually this part is like out of completely from the beaten path, usually. At least for me. Did I not... Wait, did that not destroy? Oh, it did, okay. I was gonna be like, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do just I'm probably gonna upload this mastery to the channel, to the archives channel, in the form of probably in the form of sessions, the same way I did with every game until Crash 3. Wait, was it Crash 3 the one that I started doing bit size areas? I think it was. Okay. So, now before we go back... Oh, really? Oh, what? Come on, Samus. Yeah, we're gonna go into this optional area. Scan the lore. And then get this energy tank. Now you do want to be careful because the door I just crossed, it's a one-way door, which means that if it closes behind you after grabbing the E-tank, you have to go you basically have to go all the way around again. Which is pretty annoying. Alright, so now we got some bomb jumping shenanigans. I will admit, bomb jumping is really not hard to master in this game. I will say that the hardest game to perfect bomb jumping, at least for me, it's Super Metroid. Like, I love the game. I love Super Metroid with all my heart, but if you tell me to get something with something early with bomb jumping, yeah, you got me there. Because yeah, I cannot bomb jump for the life of me in Super Metroid. Because I feel that the blast radius of the bombs is just way too precise for at least for me. That's something what I found when it comes to the overall what's it called? The overall experience. Because Shine Spark I can nail, wall jumping I can nail, I can even nail Mock Ball. But yeah, ow. Jesus. Oh no, now the music is ruined. Oh well. I mean, I guess I can show you. Yeah, just do this. And yeah, usually those little critters will actually, like, literally escort you all the way back to the beginning, but if you just mash the analog stick, you will actually, let go of them. So yeah, they're not that hard to deal with. They're only going to be a nuisance if you literally get in front of them. Now, I could get the item that is above me. Or, actually, no, I could get the artifact that is in this room, or in this area, but... yeah, I'm gonna wait until I get, power bombs. Because there is a power bomb expansion I can get with the artifact. So yeah, when it comes to the optimal speed running and full completion, and all items, I just don't have, like, I really don't have, like, an established route. I just get stuff when I can. Although I do save particular items when I have my full arsenal because it's going to be more convenient to me. Which is something I learned to be more efficient at when I did Super Metroid. Or when I did Metroid Fusion. Okay, now I could... oh no, because I need Spider Ball, never mind. It's a Goth of She. Yep, look at that. Oh god. Yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, I forgot. So She-Goths have a stomp attack that will just make you bounce, and it's pretty annoying. Okay. Oh, I didn't grab the E-Tank. Oops. I had a feeling I was missing something. Yeah, yeah, when I reloaded the game, I should have just grabbed the E-Tank. I completely forgot. Because I thought I had it already. Because usually I get the E-Tank on my first visit to this place. You know what? Let's just go get it. Never mind. I guess we're gonna wait. Oh wow. I just noticed the door is shut, or the door is locked. I never realized that, or I never knew, or I never noticed that. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool detail. Spin. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? Screw it. Alright, you know what? Screw it. I'm getting Spider Ball after this. I'm getting Spider Ball, then I'm getting the E-Tank. Okay, so now we have Thordis, and yeah, for this boss, we have a challenge where we need to defeat Thordis without using the thermal visor. So usually the way Thordis works is when you start the fight, by using the thermal visor, or essentially, okay, let me explain. So the way Thordis works is that you basically need to destroy specific parts of his body. And basically, oh, whoops. And basically, what you need to do is you need to use the thermal visor to identify, well, to firstly identify what is the body part you need to destroy. And once you shoot it enough times, it will be revealed, and you have to get out of the thermal visor. Otherwise, there's going to be like a flashing light on you. However, you have to beat Thordis without, using the thermal visor. Now, there's a very easy way to actually uncover the next body part you need. However, for the first body part, a lot of people don't know this, but you can actually uncover it without using the thermal visor. But you actually need to wait for Thordis to do a specific attack. But yeah, we're just gonna get to this fight, and we're just gonna get to it. Because yeah, this fight is not hard. And this achievement is also not that hard. You just need to not get into thermal, and that's it. It's a rock monster. Very cool looking, by the way. Except that he's very easy. Alright. Thordis, an animated sentient creature of stone charged with Phazon radiation. The Phazon radiation giving off by Thardus negates auto-targeting system, preventing lock-on. It may be possible to acquire an alternate target with a different visor. The chaotic nature of Phazon irradiation leads to instability to its structural integrity. Thardus can encase targets in ice, and its colossal size and strength make it a formidable opponent. I saved, right? I think I did save. Wait, I believe. Okay, yeah, that's the. Okay, yeah, that's the. Yeah, as you can see, the leg is flashing. The leg is flashing red, meaning that this is the body part. Now, usually, you would not know that's the body part. However, once you destroy the body part, Thardus will roll into a ball, and if you release morph ball bombs, the explosion will actually uncover the next body part you need to destroy. Now, because I'm not playing the trilogy version, I don't have the free aim, meaning that I have to rely on my aiming skills to actually uncover the body part. And yeah, basically, Thardus can actually roll up during the first body part, or when the fight starts. However, it's very rare. But if it happens, you can actually use the use some bombs to uncover the body parts. And yeah, basically, once you unlock or once you destroy 3 body parts, he's gonna go Super Saiyan, I guess. Oh my god, he's so formidable. But it's still a pushover. But yeah, basically what he did is that it made this place look like Silent Hill. Now, I guess I should mention that in the case you don't do the morph ball or the bomb strat, every body part that gets exposed in each phase, it's always predetermined. Now, what's pretty annoying is actually pressing square, triangle, and X at the same time because of the controller layout. Oh, I missed. Ow. But yeah, if you have enough super missiles, this fight is ridiculously easy. But yeah, once the final hit, once he enrages for a second time like this, he only has 1 body part, and it's actually the face. So yeah, this should show you real quick. I don't need to show this, but ow. I don't need to bomb it just because I know what the part is, but oh no. Yeah, as you can see, you get killed in the face. And it takes more hits, but oh, I missed! Oh no. Okay, there we go. We got it, eventually. Oh, man. And there it is. So we got go for the mouth, then the throat, then the throat, his vulnerable spots. That I don't know what that reference is, but whatever. Did I scan? Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, because this was before Flogger. Alright, yo-yo time. Our final form. We will become a yo-yo. Alright. Spider Ball acquired. Also, wait. Oh, that's right. You don't get percentages in this version. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Yeah, because in Trilogy, you can actually check your percentage of scans and items. It also in Remaster, but yeah, you cannot do that here. So that is very interesting. So I guess we're gonna have to rely on the stat screen for on the RetroAchievement stats, like yeah, like that one right there. Okay. So this will take us to Magmore. And now we gotta go back to the ruins to get the ice beam. And then we have to... And then we have to backtrack to Phendrana to get gravity. And then we go to the wreckage of the frigate. Oh wow! I killed two of the aerial pirates. Nice. Okay, so yeah, we have these notes. And we can begin the puzzle. And I believe this one gives us an E-tank. Yeah, this one gives us an E-tank. Alright. Alright, so let's get rid of these guys first. Oh no! And then once we get here, we scan this, which will freeze the next lava tunnel. But it is timed, so we want to be careful. Because yeah, when you hear this sound, it means that you're in a time. It means that it is timed. Although you do get plenty of time. And I believe once you access this, the timer will either reset or this portion will no longer be unfrozen, I guess. But I don't know. I've never failed this puzzle. Alright. Back to the annoying music. Back to the repetitive music. Yeah, like I said before, I'm just so sick of hearing this godforsaken song. It's overused. That's my biggest critique when it comes to Lower Norfair, is that it is way too overused. So yeah, we got these clams. Puddle Spore. Now, you can actually use them as platforms here, or you can just completely ignore them. Which is something you have to do for the future, because they will actually despawn once we come back to that room to get a particular item. Buddy, you want to watch out. Oh, too late. I warned him, but he didn't. He could just not listen. Oh no. Oh no, why? Oh my god, what the heck? I'm pretty sure I could have just I could have just double jumped out of the way. Well, not here because the platform is actually raised. Yeah, this platform, and because we don't have gravity, it's gonna be pretty tricky to get out. Okay, so okay, yeah. Okay, so usually you would have to go there, take the elevator to go back to Talon. However, I'm gonna bypass it, and instead I'm gonna go back to Chozo through the original elevator. And the reason why is because we have to go to Chozo now. Not to mention that, you know, we have to go back to Talon eventually, or once we get oh no, we need Ice Beam to get Gravity Suit, and then we go back to Talon. Oh my god, you are so scary, aren't you? I mean, considering that save rooms will heal you, it's, you know, and there's basically save rooms almost everywhere. Health is really not an issue. Well, at least until you get to the mines, because everyone struggles with the mines. But not me, because I have a very easy strategy on the mines. But yeah, I will admit that the first trek of the mines is definitely the hardest part of the game. Especially on hyper mode on Trilogy, because man, that mode is just, that difficulty is just so insane. Although to be fair, man, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not looking forward to hard mode in this game, because hard mode is not hard, if I'm being completely honest, but the one thing that I really don't like about hard mode is that it's just that everything takes forever to kill. And this applies especially to the bosses. To the bosses and the enemies in the mines, because my god, it's just so tedious. And honestly, it makes the game boring. And it's also the reason as to why I don't like this game, or why this is my least favorite of the trilogy. It's because we have to basically rely on... We basically need to shoot until it dies, and that's just not fun. Now, I will say that Prime 2 gets rid of that selectively, but it's still pretty bad. Although not as bad as Prime. I would still say that in terms of the overall experience, Prime 1's Hyper Mode is definitely the worst max difficulties of the Prime series. Just because everything takes forever to kill, especially, like I said, the bosses. And don't even get me started on Metroid, because oh my god. That fight is just so... That fight on hard is just so goddamn... It's just so agonizingly boring. But again, we'll get to it. Okay, so yeah, you need super missiles to open this, to get out. But you also need Spider Ball. Energy. I don't want energy, god damn it. Did I scan these guys? I guess we'll find out when we get back to the ruins. Okay. Oh my god, what was that? Spooky ghost. I'm scared. I'm scared. How did that miss? Amazing. Alright. Oh my god, the flower's smoking. And here we go. The Chozo ghosts. Now, I will say these guys are not as annoying as the Dark Commandos from Prime 2. Primarily because most of the times you're not forced to fight these guys. Unless it's like a scripted event. Ow. Oh, wow, I guess correctly. Oh, of course I hit the wall. Alright, there we go. So yeah, Chozo Ghosts, at first they're gonna be annoying, but they're really not that hard. Just a super missile and a couple of shots and they're dead, and they're gonna die just like that. But, once you kill all of them, we shall obtain our next Chozo artifact. The Artifact of the Wild, the 4th of 12. So yeah, basically, you need to get all 12 artifacts if you want to finish the game. And yeah, the Chozo artifacts is a lot of people's least favorite part of the game. Although I will admit that compared to... If I'm going to give Prime 1 credit, is that at the very least, the artifact hunt is not as second thought as the Sky Temple keys, because I will admit that the Sky Temple keys are definitely the worst MacGuffin to grab in the Prime series before the finale. And like I said before, I love Prime, or I'm sorry, I love Prime 2. Prime 2 is my favorite, but even I will admit that it's a badly made section, or it's a badly made quest, so to speak. You know what? I was gonna save it for later, but yeah, I'm gonna get it right. I'm gonna get it now, just because it's gonna make the mines so much easier. Okay, and I believe this room will have ghosts. So... yeah, we gotta be quick. Oh, no, not yet. Okay. I think it's after we get Ice Beam they're gonna be here. Yeah, in this room we have 2 expansions. And a, ow! And we also have a door, which we need a spider ball to get access to, which is why I didn't come here before. $35 out of 50, okay. Not too bad. Okay, how's my missile count? Okay, I believe it's 3 missiles if I don't miss. And it's 3, so 3 times, okay, so 3 times 4, that's 12. Times 3, that is 36. Okay, I have enough. Although I could swear that I believe the PAL version is 5. But I might be completely wrong, but... yeah, here we got this point. Where we need to destroy these... these broken stones. And once you destroy all of them... the thing will lower, and the next set will be available to you, so to speak. And we also get these guys. The plated puffer. Which are basically puffers, but you can only destroy them with the with a missile. Ooh, that was close. Okay, I got that. Okay, that's impressive. Yeah, because usually... because, yeah, if you hit near that enemy, the, what's it called? The missile's just gonna bounce off. And yeah, for this part, we're just gonna... all of the things will have, these things. Oh, my ice! Oh man, I forgot how bright it was. Why were you locking into that thing? Okay. That was interesting. And yeah, if you run out of missiles while you're destroying these things, the room will reset, and you have to destroy all of them again, so... yeah, that sucks. It is now my duty to completely drain you. Oh yeah, that's pretty funny. Considering that this is the best of the secondary abilities outside of the super missile. Okay, that was pretty cool. Okay, so yeah, down there's a Chozo artifact. You can tell by the room next to it, but we need gravity suits, so yeah, we cannot get it. But yeah, we got the Wave Buster, which is the super missile equivalent of the Wave Beam. And yeah, this is going to be a very useful item later down the road. Okay, now where are we going now? Okay, yeah, we gotta go back there. Back the way we came. Ow. Okay. because we have Spider Ball. Whee! Oh my god, how could you? You were not supposed to be there, sir. Alright. Missile expansion. Okay, so yeah, that door right there, you don't want to take it because it's going to lead to a room where you need grapple beam. And we're not going to get grapple beam until the mines. And yeah, because we're done with Flagra, we don't need to go up there anytime. Especially since there's another way to get to the elevator. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna take a detour to go to here to get a couple of missile tanks. Although we do need gravity in this room as well. Because yeah, down there there's a hole where you need gravity to get a missile tank. But we're gonna get it later. For now, let's just go over here. Alright, so we get this with a missile. And here we got Spider Ball. Nothing. And yeah, rooms like these I would usually skip if I'm going for the speed run. Because there's really no... Because once you get Charge Beam, there's really no point to come back to this room. Especially since, you know, there's no artifacts. Because, yeah, when it comes to backtracking, the only thing that is worth going for when it comes to backtracking is, besides the Chozo artifacts... Or, well, the Chozo artifacts, but also, you know... If there are items that you can get with ease, I would recommend you go get them. Mainly because, you know, it's going to help you against Metroid Prime. As well as other bosses. Why does it... I don't know why, but this kind of reminds me of the Golden Temple the Golden Temple theme from AM2R. Actually, no, because I literally just listened to that while editing the Metroid 2 video. God, I can't believe that next year is going to be the 40th anniversary. That's insane. And next year is going to be the Tomb Raider's 30th anniversary, which, yeah, I did tease, I want to say in Crash 3, but yeah, I will do a, I will master Tomb Raider 1 for the franchise's 30th anniversary. Which I did found out that it drops on a Saturday. So, yeah, am I going to break my upload schedule and actually upload on a weekend? For Tomb Raider, yes, I will. So there you go. Oh, man. Alright. Lore number 1. Lore number 2. Lore número 3. Wait. Oh. Something behind the wall activated. Okay. We're almost at 3 hours of gameplay. I estimate it's gonna take me around maybe 6 hours to to master this game. Well, then again, it all depends how I do on the hard mode playthrough. Oh, whoops. I was pressing the wrong button. Alright. Missile expansion acquired. Oh, wait a minute. I did not scan the ghost. Chozo Ghost. Spectral entity. Bioelectric field vulnerable to natural energies. Oh, wow. Read on the lore. The lore. Oh, why'd you put me back there? How could you? Okay. Whee! Okay. So yeah, this is going to activate some switches where you need the different beams. But also, yeah, right here. Here we have one of three recharge stations where their only purpose is to recharge your missiles. And only your missiles. So, yeah, power bombs. No, get the hell out of here. And yeah, there's only 3 of them in the game. There's one here, there's one in the mines, and there's one in the final, and there's one literally before the final boss. Well, there's also your ship, but it doesn't count. But by technicality, it doesn't count because it's your ship. It's also which is also a save point, so. A new path has opened. Oh, really? I can't go above it? I want to sit on the bird's lap, damn it. So yeah, the wave beam path is the required way. The ice beam will give you an energy tank, and the plasma beam will give you an artifact. So yeah, now I believe. So yeah, now when we return to that area, we're gonna have to deal with ghosts every time. And that's actually the reason that the ghost can be annoying is that when you go to rooms where you need to like solve something or get an item, that's when the ghosts become annoying. Oh, what the heck was that? Oh, really? Oh, again? Alright, fine. Hit me. Oh crap. I keep forgetting which is the area I want to go to. Let's get the ice beam first. Hold still, please. Yeah, look at my bullhorn hands. Okay. So press C down. And there it is. Oh wait, is this the Oh yes it is, nice. So yeah, the ice beam, as you saw, it actually leaves like some markings. Well, not markings, but it has like an ice. It produces ice around the gun, which is pretty awesome. Okay, I need to see where does this leave me? Because in this area, there's 2 elevators, which both lead to Talon. But I keep forgetting which elevator leaves me where. I believe this one is a useless place. Yes, it is. Okay. So yeah, that room right there, we're not going to go into it until we explore the wrecked frigate. Now, we could get a missile tank, but I'm going to get it later. I'm going to get it later. Because we're going to go back to that room anyway, because we need to go to that room to get the X-ray visor. Did I scan you? Okay, yeah, I did. Now, I could go back to the Hall of the Elders to get the energy tank, but yeah, I don't want to deal with ghosts more than necessary. So I'm just gonna go. And yeah, we're basically not gonna come back here until we're not gonna come back to the ruins until we get plasma beam. So yeah, now we have to go back to Phendrana to get gravity, and then we go to back to Talon to enter the frigate. No. Yeah, there is a missile tank. There was a missile tank to my right, but yeah, I'll get it later. I could go to the impact site to get some lore. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do that when I'm done. Because, okay. With the lore that I'm gonna get in, oh wait. I just realized. Oh, come on, Samus. I gotta go over here to uncover a room. Yeah. Yeah, this room, okay. So, not counting the lore, we have Ridley, the Salamanders, I believe Fission Metroids, and then both Metroid Prime faces. So there's going to be 5 log entries missing when I get to the end. I think. Oh, really? Now, I could check with Metroid databases, which is what I usually do when I try to 100% these games with all scans. But the problem is that the lore entries are in a different order compared to Trilogy. And the website that I use to check all my scans is based on the Trilogy version. Oh, thank you. Thanks for the boost, buddy. Oh, it's a zoomer. Freaking zoomers. Says the millennial. Yeah, I don't know what generation I am. I am the generation of the idiots, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably going to play until I reach the save point in the mines, and then I'm going to call it a day. Or I'm going to call it a sesh. I mean, this is recording this is the second session I'm recording. Because I had to take a break to go to eat. And yeah, considering that now we're going to go for gravity, and then we're going to explore the wrecked frigate. It's basically a straight path to the mines. Or, you know, maybe I will just play until we finish the mines. And I'll prove to you that the mines portion is not hard whatsoever. So maybe I should ignore energy tanks when I see them. Just to prove a point, you know? Although, to be fair, these RetroAchievement playthroughs are always to prove a point. That being that I'm actually decent at video games. And, you know, if I somehow do this entire game without dying, I'm gonna be very impressed because, yeah, I don't think I've died. Yeah, with the exception of Hyper Mode, I've never died in this game. Not even on my first playthrough. Come on. Alright, I'm gonna go over here to reveal this room. And 25 out of 29, what the heck? Okay, I know I'm missing 2 rooms in the room I was just at, because there's a pathway that leads to an elevator that leads to the mines. But I'm gonna get that when I leave the mines. Just because it's gonna be more convenient. Alright, so here's the reason we got the ice beam. For this one freaking door. Yes, I'm dead serious, because now the rest of the doors are going to be wave beam doors. I mean, we also have that ice door that connects to the space pirate facility, which is the room where we got the thermal visor, but yeah. There's really no point in going to the base through there. I mean, there is, but you know, we'll see about that in the cleanup. All that for one thing, amazing. Hey, these guys. Hunter Metroid. So yeah, these guys are... I believe these guys were not here in... I want to say the PAL version. Which, you know, kind of makes sense, considering that Metroid's in a cold area. I know, right? What kind of dumbass would actually think of that? Now, there is a stalactite you can drop over that one right there. And you can actually drop to destroy the icy floor to get the to get that missile tank. However, if you somehow drop down there without gravity suit, you're basically soft locked because you cannot get out. So yeah, that is something you want to be careful of. Oh, come on, Samus. Alright, 11 rooms more, I think. But yeah, we're not gonna see all of them because we need plasma. And goodbye. Hey, you. I forgot about you. Good old chunky boy. Gel Zap. Oh my god, you annoying douchebag. Okay. So yeah, that room we just had, we need grapple beam, power bombs, and plasma rock, and the plasma beam to actually get some progress done. But that's okay. We can always come back. Especially because in this next room we need the plasma beam as well. The good old gravity chamber, I think it's what this room is called. It's called Aqua Reaper. Oh, gravity chamber. Okay, yeah. Ow. Leave me alone, you foul beast. Get up there, Samus. Purple. Buoyancy beyond bounds. The BBB. Yeah, you close those eyes, Samus. Also, why is Opera being so laggy today? Okay. Gravity suit acquired. So yeah, there's a thing over there, but there is also, and there's a grapple point over there, but we need plasma beam. Hey, buddy. Bye, buddy. Now, so thankfully, Nintendo did reveal the information about amiibos, and thankfully they didn't pull a Samus Returns where they locked the hardest difficulty behind amiibo, which again, it is so stupid. Probably one of the dumbest things Nintendo has ever done with amiibo functionality, and that is to lock content behind it. Oh yeah, we're gonna keep going up. Now, oh god. What I was gonna say. I will admit that a part of me is actually kind of scared about Prime 4, mainly because of the fact that I feel that I'm very scared that because of the negativity that the game is getting, especially with Mackenzie and his Marvel dialogue, which I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't really mind. It doesn't bother me as much as it bothers like people like Arlo, which yeah, he was like super feral when he discovered that, which good lord. But I will always give games of an established franchise the benefit of the doubt when they try something new, because, you know, if we just keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over and not do something innovative, we would become another Pokemon fan. You would become a Pokemon fan, and that is the worst kind of fan you want to be. And no, that wasn't an opportunity to trash on Pokemon and Game Freak for being one of the laziest companies in game development. I would never make fun of Game Freak. How could you? Okay. Okay, so now we gotta go back to Chozo. I'm sorry. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We gotta go back to Talon. Wait, what am I doing? Just do this. Although this one's a bit more finicky. Oh, we did it. We made it. Yes. We are the best. Best. Okay, I do want to be careful with my health now because, yeah, the last thing I want is to die completely out of nowhere. I say that as I'm gonna do this. Okay. So this will take me back to Talon, and, yeah, I'm gonna pass through the ships, which I'm gonna just save there. But yeah, considering the game is like literally 4 days away from releasing, or 5 days away from releasing, I'm hopeful. I'm really hopeful that the Mackenzie situation doesn't get overblown. But at the same time, I understand the critiques that people have when it comes to the witty Marvel humor, which I feel that when it's done properly, when developers know what they're doing, I'm totally fine with it. But if you put Marvel humor just to force it, then we have a problem. But like I said, I'm not bothered by Mackenzie, but I will approach Prime 4 with caution. That being said, I actually really like how we're getting a bit of an homage to Other M, where we have a crew of Galactic Federation soldiers you're helping or you're going with. However, this time you actually interact with them, unlike Other M, which is a pretty cool idea, and I'm actually surprised we haven't seen that again since Prime 3, actually. Because, you know, in Prime 3, there are opportunities where you can actually save some GF troopers. Which, you know, it's only 2 places, which is the prologue and the Olympus? The GFS Olympus? I was gonna say the Valhalla, but no, the Valhalla is the Valhalla is where you get the Leviathan stuff. Oh my god, you know what? Screw it. You are so annoying. These guys are so annoying. Just because they keep dodging all the time. And yeah, I'm also very optimistical on the gameplay and all that stuff because, you know, I don't play Metroid games for this. The story in a Metroid game is something that is like secondary to me. I play Metroid games mainly because of the gameplay and also the exploration. And I wonder how much exploration they're going to include in Prime 4. Because, yeah, we have the, we have the... Oops. We have the open desert area with the Viola, but I wonder how much the game progression is gonna go. Is it gonna be similar to this game? Is it gonna be similar to Prime 2? Is it gonna be similar to Prime 3 with more linear type progression? I'm curious. I'm actually very curious about it. Either way, I'm still going to enjoy it because as a Metroid fan, I will consume everything. I will consume all the Metroid content in the world. Okay, so here we have a new creature, which is also another missable creature similar to the Ice Shriek Bats. Okay. I'm also wondering how much fan service is Prime 4 gonna get, because okay, I do know that Prime 1 takes place... I do know that this game takes place before, in between the first 2 games, which is kind of fitting since I already did Metroid 1 and 2. But I'm actually very curious as to how long how long it's been since the last game. Because I know that the chronological order of the Prime games is Prime 1, Hunters, 2, 3, Federation Force, and then 4. Because yes, Federation Force is canon. Since the ending of that game sees Stylux getting the Metroids. Or getting a Metroid. Oh wait. I always forget about this node. Did I? Oh yeah, you were in the... You were in the thing with the gravity suit. And here we also have one of my favorite songs in the game. I love this track. This is basically my Red Soil Brinstar of this game. Ah. Oh. Right idea, wrong place. Have I explored everything? Yeah, because imagine I didn't get that save room. Oh my god, that would be so... I would be so pissed, because I had to go back... Because I would have to go back there to get the achievement. No, the other turrets are in the mines. So it's the Aqua Drone, I think. Yeah, Aqua Drone. And yeah, this guy's another missable. And we get a twofer, nice. Okay, now I believe this one? Oh, I bet on the wrong horse. But yeah, you gotta super missile that door to get a missile tank. Use 5 missiles to get 5 missiles. Amazing. Wait, can we actually... Okay, no. The terminals are destroyed. I think these guys are different because they're smaller, but no, they're basically the same. You know, I say this is my Red Soil Brinstar, which is kind of ironic considering that Prime 2 has a remix of Red Soil Brinstar. Yeah, I just realized that. Oh my god. Aquasec. So that's at 93. I guess we'll find out when we get to the next area. Since there's gonna be new enemies there. Oh, this heat tank, I forgot. So here we have to do some very interesting bomb jumpings. There we go. And I believe that missile tank and energy tank are the only items in the wrecked frigate, so... Yeah, we're basically done with this area. And we'll have to come back again. Okay, I forgot. Did I scan these guys? No, I didn't. Okay. So yeah, the seedling. Because yeah, these guys were in those guys were, or these guys were in the room, in a room at the beginning of the game. That leads to the impact site, or impact crater. Okay, now I don't have to do this. I don't have to do this because I'm going to come back here once I'm done with the mines, with the first trip, but I'm going to lock this anyway because I did a run where I forgot to open these, and yeah, I had to go the long way. It was really bad. Intense radiation detected. Oh no, how dangerous. 35 of 44. I mean, okay, I do know we're still missing the what's it called? The thing. The rooms leading to the impact crater, but yeah. Okay, Phazon Mines. And here we have the first trip in order to get power bombs. And this is the hardest part of the game for a lot of people. Alright, so we got the mega turrets. And we got... Oh no, it says 85. Yeah, I can barely read the text. Ow. Okay, how many missiles? Ah, 3. Okay, it's not that bad. Okay, so I'm not gonna save yet. I'm actually gonna open the door. Or I'm actually gonna clear this area first, and then I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna clear this area, then I'm gonna save. And you know what? Let's do the first trip, just to get out of the way. Nice health. Nice health, by the way. Crane controls are active. Bonk. So similar to Spider Ball, if you just keep holding one direction, you'll keep going in that. You'll keep going until you let go of the analog stick. All right, we gotta do this in Morph Ball. All right, 49 with items. So we're almost at halfway. So I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't remember when was the last time I went through this. I went through that door to come back here. So yeah. That's a bit embarrassing, to some extent. Wait, let me, Yeah, let me do this. Just to get it out of the way, so we have a clear path to the entrance. Oh crap! I forgot to scan the thing. Wow, look at that. Oops. Wow, I cannot believe I forgot to do that. Wow. Or I haven't done that yet. That's amazing. Okay, here we go. The first trip of the mines. Make your bets, people. Am I gonna die in the Phazon Mines? The polls will be up, and if I win, you have to subscribe. So yeah, here we got some shadow pirates. Ow! And the... Well, this is a good start. I believe I usually have about 150 missiles here, but... Yeah, I don't remember. Alright. So here we have what is by far one of the worst enemies in the game. We have the... Hit me with the right beam troopers. So here we have the wave troopers, where they're only weak to the wave beam. Now these guys are the easiest one, or actually the second easiest one to kill, since the charge beam from the wave beam will stun them. As you can see. However, these guys are completely impervious to missiles, except for the power beam ones, since power beams are usually tied to they're usually tied to the power beam, which is pretty stupid, but wait, what are you gonna do? But yeah, basically, for these guys, you just need to, well, shoot them until they die. Okay, I do know we have wave enemies next. EPG 8642. Elite Pirate Alpha. Bendezium. Alright. Pirate data. This will enable the platforms. They raised the barrier. Look at that. Security alert! All stations! Bioform Samus Aran has made planetfall on Talon 4. The Hunter is among us. All units are hereby ordered to attack. Aran on sight. Terminal force is authorized. Report all sightings of Aran to Security Command at once. I actually kind of like that. And yeah, here we're actually going to learn about their relationship with, as they call me, the Hunter, which is... I actually kind of like that. It comes to show that these guys are not just, you know, just grunts, but they also have, like, research and all that stuff. And they also have more development, which is pretty cool. I actually kind of like I actually kind of like how they treated space pirates in the Prime series. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, so here we got the Power Trooper. And these guys are the easiest enemies to deal with, because you can just kill them like this. Okay. The industrial grade pulse beam. So basically, we want to put it into position. Scan this thing. And we can reveal the next area. And yeah, the only two places you need to destroy are literally the walls that are next to the one that is next to the opening that is already destroyed, which is that one right there. So yeah, it's this one and this one. And we got an achievement for having 70 or 50% of all items, so that is awesome. Oops. I pushed the wrong button. Alright. Okay. So this port, we're gonna use these mechanics to actually get access to the upper floors. So first it's blue, then it's red. And then we're gonna have yellow. And yeah, basically you need to look at the holographs on the left so that the paths align, like right there with the red. And I kind of like these kinds of puzzles to actually create a road to go to the next area. It's pretty cool. Okay, there is a wave trooper. There you are. Look at you dodge rolling. Man, aren't you so cool? Alright. Oh yeah, I completely forgot to mention these guys. So yeah, when you charge your beam, these guys will actually move faster, and the other of these pulse enemies, they will actually start chasing you around. So yeah, if you wanna not deal with them, just don't charge your beam. Simple as that. Yeah, as you can see, here we got the crater. And yeah, right over there, that's our ultimate goal. Once we get all of the artifacts. Let's drop the surprise on them. Oh yeah, this room. Oh my god, it's alive. The plasma artillery cannon. That's our enemy. No. So this is the elite pirate, Phazon enhanced space pirate. Yeah, basically, this guy, when he starts walking, if you shoot, he will absorb the shots with his palm. So basically, you want to wait for him to pound the ground or make a shockwave, or shoot it with a cannon, and yeah, his guard will be down, and you will just kill him. Very easy, and a bit of a tease for what's to come in the future, if you know what I mean. Okay, oh no, we gotta, oh no, that leads down. Okay, never mind. Hey there, buddy. So yeah, here we got the Ice Trooper. And, okay, let me get rid of these guys first. Before we explore the lore. Okay, just to see real quick. Oh no, you can kill them with a missile here. Oh no, wait, I think this is only a thing in, oh no, this is only a thing in the GameCube version, because I know for a fact that in, I know for a fact that in Trilogy and Remastered, you cannot do this. So, yeah, this is a GameCube thing exclusively. Where you can actually kill the Ice Troopers with the Ice Beam. Metroid Prime. So they have a grudge. That is awesome. Oh, this one. Based off of the data acquired from her assaults on our forces, progress is slow but steady. Command would dearly enjoy turning Aaron's weapon against her. We believe we can implement beam weapons prototypes in 3 cycles. Aaron's power to technology remains a mystery, especially the curious morph ball function. All attempts at duplicating it have ended in disaster. 4 test subjects were horribly broken and twisted when they engaged our morph ball prototypes. Science team wisely decides to move on afterwards. Oh my god. I that is probably my favorite pirate log entry, because they're basically trying to reverse engineer Samus's abilities, especially the which, you know, for the beams it kind of worked, since you know how the beam troopers, but when they try to reverse engineer the morph ball, it just goes horribly wrong, which that is really funny. That is really funny. It comes to show that the space pirates are not just dangerous. Okay. Pirate data. I believe there's an entry that explains Meta Ridley. But I forgot which one it is. I think it's in here. Okay, the force field. Metro Prime. Wait, was it here? Elites. Center hatches. No, that's the Chozo Ghost. No, I think it's not here. I think it's later. Or in another room. Oh, this room. I remember this room. So as soon as you get to the end, we're going to spawn some puffers that are going to poison this room. Also, if I'm talking a bit low, it's because, yeah, I want to make sure that I don't disrupt the peace, especially since my brother has a very important test tomorrow, so yeah. I'm probably going to go back to the first save point, and then I'm going to end the session. What the heck? Nice. Oh shit. I fell off. Oh no. The might of the elite forces. Death to the hunter. Yeah, like I said before, it doesn't it not only shows that these guys are organized and have rules, but they also show that they're also kind of stupid, which is pretty funny. Elite pirate upsilons. Okay, so here we have this guy, and you cannot scan him, but you can also not lock into him. So Yeah, this guy is a pretty difficult thing. Unless you do this. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, if you have Wake Buster, this guy is a complete joke. But also, we have this. And yeah, there is like 1,000 layouts for this maze. Yes, I'm dead serious. Alright. And yeah, we're basically done with the Phazon Mines first visit. Now, of course, we want to make sure we get out of this alive. And there we go. The bomb to end all bombs. Look at the power bomb! Okay, so it's the same as super missiles. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of you, so that we don't have to waste one. Power bomb ammunition. Alright. And there we go. That is it for the first visit of the Phazon Mines. Now, I'm actually going to go back to the original save because if I save and reload, there's going to be like either 4 or 5 ice troopers in this room, and yeah, I don't want to deal with them. So I'm just gonna backtrack to the first save at the beginning. And then after that, we're gonna end the session. Or I'm gonna end the session. For you, it's gonna just be a crossfade into the end of the video. But yeah, I might just do a 2-hour video, 2-hour videos for this playthrough. At least the first playthrough. But again, I don't know how I'm going to structure these videos or this mastery playthrough. Well, there you go. And you give me missiles. Okay. Now I will say, when it comes to power bombs early on, try to get ammunition as soon as possible, because you basically have no power bombs. I believe you have 4, or you start out with 4. Yeah, you start out with 4. And I believe the maximum is 8. It's 8 or 10. I actually don't remember. Yay! We uncovered the secret. And we got our energy back. Ow. Okay, hang on. I need to check what's in here. Yeah, I never come... Oh, I almost wasted a power bomb. Oh, right. Oh, come on, Samus. Oh, I think I wasted a power bomb for nothing. Why are you gonna be annoying like that? That was not pleasant whatsoever. No. I need power bombs. I like how the ice scrolls up with us. Ow. Alright, so now we gotta do the yellow one, where the receptacle is behind it. So yeah, there it is. Now, I should mention that if you place a bomb and leave, the thing is not going to rotate. You need to be inside the thing when the bomb blows. All right. Wasn't there debris here? And you need a power bomb to get the grapple beam in Trilogy? Yeah, there's actually debris in Trilogy. Oh wow, I completely forgot about that. Also, there's no cool cutscene. Lame. Obviously, it shows that the Wii version is the best version. Samus built a game manual. I believe that's to get all the tutorials. Right? Wait, let me see. Where is it? Completely fill out the research section of the logbook. Oh, okay. So it's basically the tutorial-esque type of stuff. Which, you know, involves, ammo, mechanics you can use with your abilities, all that stuff. Yeah, sure. It's not gonna matter, but whatever. Alright, go. I'm gonna die. And there it is. Sweet. Alright. So we're at... How we're doing with achievements. Let's see real quick. I want to say 50%. 54%. Alright, so we are more than halfway there. Awesome.